Hey everyone, it's me Debbie and welcome to my channel. Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do a quick video on how you can make your own templates using your iPad. I do use the programs Procreate. I also use Canva, but today I'm going to do a tutorial on Procreate. If you're familiar with Procreate, then we can get right into it. If you are brand new to Procreate and you would like a more in-depth tutorial on how to use Procreate, let me know. Leave me a comment. That way I can know, like, hey, maybe next time just do a more in-depth video on how to use Procreate, because at first Procreate can seem a little daunting. It's a little scary and a little complex. So it took me a while, to be honest, to get the hang of the program, but it's a really great program. I love Procreate and I do most of my templates on Procreate. And if I'm like short on time, or I just want to just get a template off of the internet. I usually get all of my templates from My Life Plans on Etsy. I have purchased some templates off of Squared Plans, and I really love Squared Plans templates. They're straight to the point. They're clean. I know there's some other planners out there who sell templates, but their wording is like in brush lettering, like thick, bold brush letters. But if you like that type of look, that's your preference. But for me, I like a more narrow font, a clean font, not something too thick, bold, or where you really can't tell what the letters are. I really prefer more a clean look. I did do a template which I need to work on. This template I did on Canva. However, I wasn't able to figure out how to make the Polaroid white without with an outline. So I don't have a lot of experience with Canva since I've only used it for 4 months, as opposed to Procreate. I have about maybe 2 or 3 years using it. And Procreate is a program I use to create a lot of party favors, chip bags, custom designs, or artwork. So I do prefer Procreate. So what I'm going to do is just simply take a picture of my template. This is for my personal, my catch-all. I want to take pictures. Well, I already take a lot of pictures, but I want to print my pictures on sticker paper and, adhere it to my sheet for every month. So I'm going to do this real quick. So, oh, I got an email. Shop wrong. Okay. I'll look at that later because I love all her products and I'm obsessed with everything she makes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of the template that I made. Okay. So excuse my, big tablet on the screen. So I'm going to try to zoom it in to fill the page. Okay, so I took a picture of my template. And if you're interested in this template, I wouldn't mind sharing it. I do have a website where you can shop for party favors. So I was considering maybe doing like a tab on my website for freebies. But with the Square website, from the last time I checked, they do not allow automatic downloads. So if I was to do a freebie, you won't be able to download right away. I think it would give you a link to wherever I store it, maybe my Dropbox. So I'm still trying to figure that out, how to have downloads, digital downloads to purchase off of my website. So if you're interested, the links to my website are in my bio. So Procreate, I'm going to open it up. I do have a lot of folders or stacks here on my Procreate. So I'm just going to go and click paper because that is what I'm going to be using. I did do a quick short where you can print letter pages and all you have to do is scale it down to 82% so you can have it you know, in the format for a 7 by 9.25, because that is the classic size. Unless you're using the big planner, you really don't have to scale it. But if you wanted to have it for your classic habit planner, you have to scale it down to 82% when you go to your print settings. So okay, so it already went. Okay, it already input it. So I'm gonna see if I can adjust it a little bit. I'm gonna click layer 2. So I'm going to double click layer 1 and make it opaque, because I really don't need it to be as bright. So I'm going to go to the color page or the color wheel. I do want black. Make sure I have the right brush, because I was doing some watercoloring. So I have all these brushes. A lot of them are freebies, and some of them I have purchased off of Etsy. But the one I use the most is this Micron pen. It's a no streamline. So it's super thin. You can make it as thin or as chubby or as thick as you want it. Normally I do like a 7 or a 6. That is my preference. Whenever I'm doing like outlines, it's usually a very low number. My beautiful family. So I'm going, did I misspell beautiful? Beautiful. There you go. So I'm going to put my beautiful family. But I'm going to change the font because I don't like that font. I do have a lot of fonts. You know, Procreate gives you a few fonts of their own, but you can always download it and put it and import them from your files after you extract it. But, and then of course, once you import it, you're able to use it on your Procreate. This one, the cute bunny, I like it. I like the way it looks. It gives me that Ray Dunn look. Let me just erase this so I can see how it's. Okay, I'm all right with that one. I like, you know, the skinny font. Okay, so I'm going to go back to layer 2. And then I'm going to do the outline of the Polaroids, because that is where I'm going to be inputting the pictures. Every time I'm going to, like when I print the pictures, I'm going to cut it down to fit this size. So I do want to have it white. I'm going to try to put like the little background of the light gray dots. I do like that look, but I'm going to do the outlines first. So one thing with Procreate, if you are not that great at making rectangles, Procreate will automatically adjust it for you. Okay, so that came out all right. And then I'm going to do another one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Do another one here. See, polyline, let me fix it. Okay, so I do want it wider. Alrighty, and then of course I'm just going to fill in the lines. Okay. There you go. So there you go. You have a transparent image. So what I'm going to do is merge layer 2 and layer 4. Merge down. And of course, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just like a little scrapbook, just a template for me to put, you know, my kids, my family, just pictures. It's a little photo collage. I did like the idea of having them stacked here, but I kind of foresee having problems trying to, you know, stack the pictures, because then I'm going to have to trim it, and I'm going to want to do that. So I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. And then just, there you go. Hopefully I'm not confusing you guys or have lost you. Again, this video is for individuals who are already familiar with the program. But if you're interested in making your own templates, like I said, let me know, give me a comment, and then maybe I'll do a little bit more in-depth video on Procreate. So I have, again, a duplicate of layer 4. So I'm going to go again and duplicate it, because now I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to tilt it maybe this way, and then I'll duplicate it again so I can have another copy to avoid having to do it all over again. And then I'll have this one here. So there you go. I'm going to take this off and then maybe do a light. So this is how it looks. So after I took off the original image, this is the what I'm going for. This is my template. I did put a clear. I added another layer number 7. So I'm going to do a quick little dots. This one might be a little bit big. But of course, I'm actually going to make it a little, like, I'm going to make it very transparent. Okay, so I'm going to click the 2 squares, double tap it. When you have a Procreate and you want to make it opaque, you do a double tap. So here you can make it 100% the opaque, which is, completely non see-through. It's bold, or you can reduce the colors. I actually want a very light gray. My dots are actually a lot larger than what I wanted, because in my template, as you can see, it's a lot smaller. And this was like a dot image, an image of a bunch of little dots that I found on Canva. Because remember, I did this one on Canva. So I wanted to make it light, and I do want my boxes to be white, so it can have that black outline, because I will be using my markers to color it in. So I do want to have that ability, because here with this one, as you can see, it has that shade, the shaded gray. It's, some markers are able to color. I'm able to color over it, but you can still see, the gray tones on the bottom. So I'm actually very happy with this. Here on the iPad, when you want to print, you click share. I always do the PDF setting and always click best. However, when I print it, here on the printing settings for the iPad, it won't give you that option to, print a certain size. You can't scale it down. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to send the PDF to my email, and then I'm going to be transferring it from my laptop, and then printing from my control settings on my computer. I don't know if there's a certain way you can do it on your iPad. I haven't figured it out over these last few years. So, if you do know, and, let me know, give me a comment, share your tips with me. But like I said, I really don't know. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to email it to myself. And hopefully this little tutorial was helpful. So I'm going to, in the next clip, I'm going to have transferred it and printed out on my Brother laser printer. Okay guys, so I already printed my template. As you can see, this is the one that I made using Canva, and this is the one I made using my Procreate. And now you have, it's the white border, or the black border, but the white border for the Polaroid. So all I got to do is now print my images on sticker paper and then just stick it on. So what we can do here, I'm trying to find my paper trimmer. Okay, so I have my Cricut paper trimmer. Let me move my little bin. Oh, this is super cute, guys. I found this at Dollar Tree yesterday, and it's a little mini trash can. It's super cute. My friend was like, why do you have your markers in there? It's a trash can. And I'm like, I checked it, and it says pencil holder, and I told her it was a pencil holder, but she's like, who uses that for pencil holder or marker holder? And I said, well, I am, because I think it's going to be super cute to hold my Tombow markers. It's like the perfect size. So anyways, that was just a little story. Let me move all my stuff to make some space. So I'm going to trim it, my old template, and now my new one. So I'm going to scale it down to fit 7 inches by 9.25. Okay. 9.25, there you go. And that's it. I did print a few because I want to have a good amount of sheets. And where is my hole puncher? Okay, I don't have my hole puncher, but you get the point. As you can see, this is my template, and it will fit perfectly in my catch-all planner, the classic catch-all planner. So I would be putting it here. I'm gonna have to recycle these. I hate being wasteful. I'm sure I could have done something with this, maybe added stickers instead, but you know, I really wanted that white border. So, you know, if I had my hole puncher, let me see if I can find it. That way I can hole punch it real quick. Okay, I found it in the drawer. I'll be right back. So I'm going to hole punch it to fit the marks. And the cool part of this hole puncher, it gives you the little lines, so you can't go wrong. There you go. And now I'm going to put it in here. And that's it. There you go. You have your, you know, a new template. So like I initially said, what I wanted to do was color, so I'm using my Tombow, and this is just like an example. Yeah, I could color it in however I want to. Unless, of course, you have more time to color than I do. Or, of course, you know, you can also get creative and add some washi tape. Oh, maybe I could do this. Do some pink. And I'm just going to pretend like there is like an image there. And then, of course, you know, you can always try to do like a junk journaling, you know, look to it. Especially, you know, after you put your picture, you can put some washi tape or whatever. And that's it. That's how you make your template. I hope you guys like this video. And if you like this type of content, let me know. Give me a comment, click like, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.